Hi, this is Mr. Richards. I'm the aerospace coordinator and the trip coordinator at Farnsworth Upper, and I'm going to give you some information about our Wolf Ridge trip, which is happening for our fifth grade students from February 12th to the 14th. Now, Wolf Ridge is an environmental learning center, which means their mission is to teach students about the natural resources that are present in Minnesota. It is located along the north shore of Lake Superior. It's about 3 hours and 35 minutes north of Farnsworth. This is a picture of the campus, so you notice that it is in the woods. There's a couple of really nice buildings, but it is kind of remote and isolated. Students will be staying in dormitories. We'll be having meetings and doing activities. They'll be able to work in the kitchen and help serve the food as well as help clean up. And most of all, doing a lot of their activities outside. There's some shelter building, so. And there's some inside activities too, like the climbing wall and stuff. So here's some details about the trip. On Wednesday, February 12th, we want to leave at 7 o'clock a.m. And so it's important that students who are attending the trip need to check into the school by 6:30. That way we can get kids packed, make sure that they got everything they need, and then get on the bus and leave at 7. We'll be riding a coach bus to Wolf Ridge, so it'll be nice and comfy for them. We should arrive at Wolf Ridge by about 11 o'clock. That'll give us enough time to have lunch and then do 2 classes that day. We'll do an afternoon class and a dinner class. On Thursday, it'll be a similar thing. We'll wake up, have our morning class after breakfast, and then our afternoon class after lunch, and an evening class after dinner. On Friday, we'll just do a morning class, and then after lunch, we'll board the bus and depart for Farnsworth again. Our plan is to be home between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, but it's still important for families to plan on picking their students up from Farnsworth, mostly because they're going to be carrying a lot of luggage and it won't really fit on the school buses on the ride home. So please plan on picking your student up if they attend the Wolf Ridge trip. Packing for the trip. So this is the most important thing. We're going to be doing activities outside, and there are not enough chaperones, not enough adults to take care of students who do not pack accordingly. So kids need to bring warm clothing, a warm jacket, snow pants, boots, at least 2 pairs of gloves, at least 2 hats, and warm clothing that they can wear underneath. Okay, because the only time when we don't do an activity outside is if the wind chill is below 0. Okay, so it's very likely that we'll be outside a lot, and kids need to make sure that they are packed and dressed for the weather. They are going to be sleeping in dormitories, but there's no bedding provided, so students need to bring a sleeping bag or blankets. And then they need to bring their towel and their own toiletries, like toothpaste and shampoo and conditioner and stuff like that. Here's a packing list, the sort of official packing list. This is also on the information, so please take a look through that. Again, kids are going to be outside, so snow pants, boots, winter jackets, hats, gloves, mittens are going to be really, really important for them to have a good time. Here's a picture of the dormitories again, showing that you really do need to make sure you bring a pillow and a sleeping bag so that they can be comfortable when they sleep. And some more pictures of the things that we do there. Rock climbing wall, the outdoor ropes course. Of course, it's going to be winter when we're there, so there'll be snow on the ground outside. Additional things that kids can bring for entertainment: they can bring books, comics, magazines, cards, board games, that kind of thing, disposable cameras. Just be aware that kids tend to lose things on trips like this, and so if you send something expensive and it gets lost, it could be a problem. So I would really recommend don't send anything expensive or sentimentally important, because kids lose stuff on trips like this, and we don't want to be losing stuff that's small and expensive. Okay, so please do not bring cell phones, tablets, headphones, speakers, this kind of stuff. All right, and they do not allow food in the rooms. So the kids are going to be eating in the cafeteria. They'll be having snacks sometimes, but they should not be bringing snacks. All right, if kids bring snacks and we find them in the room, we're going to hold on to them and give them back to the kids once we return to Farnsworth on Friday. So communication, if you register for this trip, will be sent via email. We'll also be using the Remind text service, and I'll send out a message on how to register for that. And we're going to have kids make calls home at night if they need to. And that's all we have for this presentation. So If you have any questions, you can give me a call or send me an email. My contact information is on the registration that went home with your child. All right, thanks.